we are living in a world dominated by screens. But these are not the screens of our past. Gone are the days of bulky monitors and clunky keyboards. Today, we interact with technology through the elegant simplicity of touch. Touchscreens have become ubiquitous, seamlessly integrated into our smartphones, tablets, and countless other devices. They have revolutionized the way we communicate, work, and play. But have you ever stopped to wonder about the magic that unfolds beneath your fingertips? How do these sleek surfaces register our touch and translate it into digital commands? Let's embark on a journey to unravel the mysteries of touchscreens. A touchscreen is essentially a display that can detect and respond to the presence of touch. But this seemingly simple task involves sophisticated technology and intricate engineering. There are several different types of touchscreens, each with its unique working principle. However, the two most common types are capacitive and resistive touchscreens. Both technologies rely on different physical phenomena to detect touch and provide the seamless user experience we have come to expect. Capacitive touchscreens are the reigning champions of the touchscreen world. Found in most smartphones and tablets, they are celebrated for their sensitivity and responsiveness. The secret behind their impressive performance lies in the physics of electrical capacitance. Imagine the touchscreen as a delicate dance floor for electrons. The screen's surface is coated with a transparent, electrically conductive material, often indium tin oxide or ITO. This conductive layer acts as an electrical pathway ready to respond to your touch. One type of capacitive touchscreen is the surface capacitive touchscreen. This technology utilizes a grid of sensors located at the edges of the screen. These sensors constantly monitor the electrical field across the conductive layer. When you touch the screen with your finger, you disrupt this electric field. Your body, being a conductor of electricity, draws a small amount of current from the corners of the screen, causing a decrease in the electrical charge at those points. The sensors detect this change and relay the information to a controller, which then determines the exact location of your touch. A projective capacitive, the Orchestra of Multi-Touch. Projective capacitive touchscreens take this technology a step further. They are a marvel of modern engineering, seamlessly integrating advanced technology into our everyday lives. Instead of sensors at the edges, they employ a grid of tiny capacitors embedded within the screen itself. This intricate network is what makes these touchscreens so responsive and accurate. This grid forms a matrix of rows and columns, each intersection acting as a miniature capacitor. These capacitors are incredibly sensitive, detecting even the slightest touch. When your finger graces the screen, it alters the capacitance at that specific point in the matrix. This change is minuscule but significant enough for the system to detect. This change is registered by the controller, which pinpoints the location of your touch. The controller then processes this information almost instantaneously, providing a smooth and responsive user experience. Projective capacitive touchscreens are particularly remarkable for their multi-touch capabilities. This means they can recognize and respond to multiple touch points at the same time. Because each touch point creates a distinct change in capacitance, these screens can detect and track multiple touches simultaneously. This feature is what enables the use of complex gestures. This allows for complex gestures like pinching, zooming and rotating, enriching the user experience. These gestures have become second nature to us, making interactions with our devices more intuitive and efficient. The ability to perform such gestures has revolutionized the way we interact with technology, making it more accessible and user-friendly. From gaming to drawing and even browsing through photos, multi-touch technology has opened up a world of possibilities. Resistive touchscreens, feeling the pressure. While capacitive touchscreens reign supreme in the consumer electronics realm, resistive touchscreens have carved out their own niche in various industries. These robust screens are known for their durability and resistance to the elements, making them ideal for ATMs, point-of-sale terminals, and industrial settings. Unlike their capacitive counterparts, resistive touchscreens rely on pressure to register touch. These screens consist of two thin, flexible layers separated by a narrow gap. The top layer is typically made of a scratch-resistant material, while the bottom layer is a conductive material. When you press on the top layer, it bends and makes contact with the bottom layer. This contact completes a circuit, generating an electrical signal that is detected by the touchscreen controller. Layers of technology, a visual journey. To truly appreciate the complexity of touchscreens, it's helpful to visualize their layers. These layers work in harmony to create the seamless experience we often take for granted. Imagine a capacitive touchscreen like a delicate sandwich. Each layer has a specific role contributing to the overall functionality. The top layer is the protective glass, guarding the sensitive components beneath. This glass is not just any glass. It's often made from materials like Gorilla Glass, designed to withstand scratches and impacts. Below the glass lies the transparent conductive layer, the dance floor for electrons. This layer is crucial for detecting your touch, as it senses the electrical charge from your finger. Beneath this layer resides the LCD display, responsible for generating the images you see. The LCD, or liquid crystal display, is what brings your screen to life with vibrant colors and sharp details. Resistive touchscreens have a slightly different structure. Unlike capacitive screens, they rely on pressure to register touch. The top layer is still a protective surface, but instead of a single conductive layer, it's followed by a spacer, the conductive bottom layer, and finally, the LCD display. The spacer keeps the layers apart until pressure is applied. When you press on a resistive touchscreen, you're essentially pushing the top layers through the spacer to make contact with the bottom layer, completing the circuit and registering your touch. This mechanism is what makes resistive touchscreens ideal for environments where precision is key, such as in industrial settings or with stylus use. Beyond the horizon future of touch. As technology continues its relentless march forward, so too does the evolution of touchscreens. From the early days of resistive touch technology to the capacitive screens we use today, the journey has been nothing short of revolutionary. Researchers and engineers are constantly exploring new frontiers, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. They are not just improving existing technologies, but are also inventing entirely new ways to interact with our devices. One promising avenue is the development of acoustic pulse recognition technology. This cutting-edge approach is set to redefine how we perceive touch interaction. This innovative approach utilizes acoustic waves to detect touch. Unlike traditional methods, it offers a more nuanced and precise way to register user input. When you touch the screen, it generates tiny sound waves that propagate through the glass. These waves carry information about the touch event, including its location and intensity. Sensors strategically placed around the screen detect these waves, allowing the controller to pinpoint the location and pressure of your touch. This results in a highly responsive and accurate touch experience. Another exciting development is surface acoustic wave technology. This method is gaining traction for its potential to offer even more refined touch interactions. This method employs ultrasonic waves that travel across the surface of the screen. These waves are incredibly sensitive to any disruptions, making them ideal for detecting touch. When a touch disrupts these waves, the change in frequency is detected by sensors, enabling the controller to determine the touch location with remarkable precision. This technology promises to bring a new level of interactivity and responsiveness to our devices, making the future of touch more exciting than ever. Touching the future. From the smartphones in our pockets to the interactive kiosks in our malls, touchscreens have become an integral part of our daily lives. These seemingly magical surfaces have transformed the way we interact with technology, making our devices more intuitive and engaging. As we venture further into the digital age, touchscreens will undoubtedly continue to evolve, becoming even more sophisticated and seamlessly integrated into our world. The future of touch is bright, and it promises a world where technology responds to our every touch with unparalleled precision and grace.